Welcome back to another episode of A Hero's Welcome in EU4. We play as Karaman and our goal is to conquer Ottoman lands and form Rum to get the achievement. And a huge moment have arrived because the last thing we did in yesterday's episode was that we finally declared war against Ottomans. So yeah, this is the moment. I'm nervous, I'm excited, and I mean, this is where we could win or it could be game over in a few years. So this is very exciting, and hopefully we can take advantage that the Ottomans is at war with some other nations, and hopefully, oh, this is great, we're getting some money from the Mamluks, thank you. I like that, because, our finances aren't the strongest. But yeah, hopefully we can take advantage. And as you can see, the Mamluk troops are rolling in here to help us. But we are hoping that... let's see, Aragon, do you want to be... Of course, we're at war now, but I'm just looking for who to improve relationships with. Because we would like to get another friend. We like the Mamluks, but we would like even more to have another big, strong friend that could help us in the future. But hopefully, they are fighting versus... Venice and Aragon and a few others. So hopefully they can keep the Ottoman troops busy while we are sieging down the eastern part of their land. So let's just hope they stay there, because if they do, this could be a glorious moment for us. But actually, looks like the Mamluks are losing there. They went to war without recovering morale, because they have, but they were in low maintenance when we declared the wars. They were at no morale, and they got beaten by 4 Ottoman units. That's a little bit embarrassing, Mamluks, isn't it? But hopefully we can take the fort, and that should open up a lot of land for us and the Mamluks to... we are getting attacked here by Crimea. Why are you attacking us, Crimea? You have walked through like a lot of land where they are fighting like other opponents, and you decide to go for us. Mamluks, I'm counting on you to come in here and help us. Yeah, there it is, because we need your help to beat Crimea here. Beat them back, because we don't want to lose this siege, and we don't want to lose this war. And of course we are getting... penalty here for defensive terrain, but with all these Mamluks troops we should be fine for now. Yes, we are. Oh, that's a huge Otto army rolling in. What the heck are you doing here? You should be on the western front fighting some other guys. Now we need to run, because we have no chance against that army. This is very bad news. This is not at all what we planned for. We planned for that huge Otto army to be busy fighting Albania and Venice and Aragon. We didn't plan for it to be here, and that's very unfortunate, because we had got some work done for the siege, and would have been great to have that. Look, actually, Ottomans doesn't seem to have lost any troops at all. I mean, they might have recruited new ones, but their army is definitely bigger now than it was when we attacked them, even though they should have been fighting some battles on the western front. But yeah, I think we're gonna stay here, feel safe right now. I don't care that much that they are sieging down our land, because if they are focusing here, the other war, I mean, it doesn't look like Naples is even involved in the war. They are at war, but it doesn't seem to have any troops doing anything, because they have like a 0 in war score. But I mean, of course, I don't like it. We're going to get some problems here when they are sieging down our land. But in the long run, if they have their army here, they should be losing on the western front, and that should, with time, force them to move over there and starting to focus on that side instead. Getting the core down here. Finally, I was low on admin points. So I've been waiting a long time to core that province. But yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't expect them to show up here this early. And now I'm not sure where they've gone. They are behind fog of war somewhere. And everybody that's fighting with them, you can have access to my land. Hopefully you can come running here and pull their attention, so we can get back to business. And actually the Mamluks is getting sieged down by Tunis here. It's not great. I would kind of prefer almost that if the Mamluks just move all their forces to the Tunis border and knock them back, so we can peace them out, so we can focus on the Otto lands completely after that. Because if their army is here, Tunis is just going to roll in and conquer a lot of Mamluks land, which could make them want to get out of the war, and that's definitely not what we need. Now is the question. That's the huge Otto army. I'm moving a little bit closer to see what happens. I mean, this is not the glorious moment we were dreaming about. Not at all. This could be it for this series if this continues. Because if he loses this war, Ottoman is going to probably take every single province that we have, and it's going to be. And if they just take like most of them, it's going to be such a huge setback, and it's going to be very, very difficult to get out of it. But they are sieging down on the Western Front. They are sieging down Albania. So if they can reclaim that province, that could maybe grab the Otto's attention, have them focus on that front again. I'm just staying here because they have two big armies here, and they will definitely. Oh, that's good. They are moving away. Maybe we could attack the Ottos here, but we should have defensive terrain. Still don't think we can take them. They have so many like discipline bonuses and so on, Ottos, doesn't they? Yeah, we really need. Oh, they stopped sieging down Albania, or maybe we just can't see it. Not quite sure. We really need something to happen to the Western Front now to like really forcing them to move over there. Because we are going to lose this siege. We can't do anything about it. At least Mamluks are now sieging down one province. But it's going to take quite some time before they get it. So we are on the risk of that huge Otto army coming back, and then the Mamluks won't stand much chance. Looks like the Mamluks have been fighting back now against Tunis and conquer some provinces back, and that's of course the siege of Karaman. This is not great for us. Not what we planned for at all. This is yeah, a minor setback, you might call it. But I'm still hoping, yeah, that's a tech bonus. Maybe now we could actually dare to attack, but we can't attack against when they have the two stacks this near, because if we attack Crimea, Ottomans will move all their forces there. But if Otto's forces moves away, then we could probably attack and take Crimea, and I would be okay with that. We could probably siege back some of our provinces here, just to keep war exhaustion down. But I would like to go for our capital too. Such an important province. Some truths are expiring. And looks like Venice has sieged down one of the Ottomans' castles, and I think that's good news for us. Hopefully that will help get some attention from the Otto armies. Yeah, we are falling behind in war score, but I haven't given this one up. As long as the big Otto army is moving to the Western Front, everything can happen, and then with a little bit of luck we can quickly siege down quite a few provinces. But I noticed that the Tunis army is coming back in Mamluk lands. I'm not sure why the Mamluks just didn't, like, they could get over there, siege them down quickly, and we could piece them out. We are getting our capital back, and hopefully we can get it quicker than they can siege down Isel, because they don't have any blockades on it. So with a little bit of luck, we could get it. Mamluks, what are you doing? They are getting rebellions, and how huge army there. Just you could kill the rebellion. You can siege back your land. You should be able to kick Tunis out of that with that big 24 stack with the Mamluks and one of the vassals. Still, nobody's sieging down Albania. That's worrisome. But look at Ottoman's land in the Western Front. There's a lot of provinces that have been sieged down, so it really should take their interest and have them wanting to move back. Yeah, we are sieging. Maybe we can overtake them if we win this siege. Maybe we should go before that. We should be able to attack Crimea, and I think we are stronger than them, especially since we just teched up, and that would be perfect. Yes, we are moving our army over there, preparing, and as soon as we get our capital back, we will attack Crimea, and hopefully that will happen before they manage to take the castle. Yes, that's a siege. Now quickly group up. Let's see who's yeah, we have a good general. Good. We have a decent general. Let's get some advisors here to get some extra bonuses. I mean, we are really poor. We are getting some money from the Mamluks, but we are going to pay for a advisor that we kind of can't afford, but we're just going to use them for this battle, just to get that little extra help with the discipline to win this one, and we are winning it. Brilliant. And now we could probably kick that advisor really soon. Let's just first see what happens here, but we should probably kick him pretty soon because we are losing money. We really can't afford him, but that's the Mamluks managed to win the siege on Trespor. Trespor, maybe it's pronounced. So yeah, we got a siege there. That is great, and we have taken back all our land. Maybe now is when the tides will be turning. Could be, and now it's sieging down the war goals. Should start to give us some points here. Still, look, what's Aragon doing? They are in the war, but they have 0 war score, which makes me think they haven't been involved with any fighting at all. They haven't sent their navy there, no nothing. And now that we got the war goal, we are actually ahead of a war score here. Not with a big margin, but we should be starting getting some points from it. Now let's kick this guy because we can't afford him. We can rehire him if we get into another battle. But for now, we are dirt poor. But hopefully we can get Ankara. I mean, we were so close before with that huge Ottoman stack rolled in. Maybe we can get a little bit more lucky now and manage to actually get the land while we are stationing it down. Would be brilliant, because then, I mean, what are you doing, Mamluks? Look at the Mamluks down south. Not sure what they are up to. Why aren't they just taking care of the Tunis army? They have a huge army down there, and they're just standing there letting Tunis siege down their land. I would really like to peace out Tunis and have a Mamluks refocus on other lands. Would be good for us. I'm just even trying to offer them some land to peace out. I just wanted to see what the reaction was going to be, but they didn't care. So we need the Mamluks to kick some Tunis ass. So come on now, we need a siege. I mean, we have one Mamluk army helping, and they have managed to siege down one castle. But if they just move over there and kicked Tunis out, things would go so much smoother. And they actually got the siege there, Tunis. That's really frustrating. Mamluks just stood there, did nothing. They could easily have engaged and won that battle. Of course, we're going to take the base tax and base production. Now we're about down to negative war score again after Tunis got that siege. Not great. Not great at all. Would be brilliant to piece them out. Looks like Ottomans have managed to take back their castle from Venice here on the western flank. The siege of Ankara is continuing. It's going forward. Hopefully we can get it. Let's see. What would we like to take if we got a peace deal? We kind of would like to make a road towards their capital for Constantinople. We won't be able to take that one now, but we want to be like ready to take it in the future. Like something like this would be, yeah, pretty decent. But right now we are behind in war score, so we are far behind. We could take a renew our extra merchant, but I'm not sure. Do we have the admin power for this? We are kind of behind in admin tech. We are making very, very little from that merchant right now. So I think we're going to wait until we have some more admin tech to actually spend for it. And still, Aragon's doing nothing. If Aragon would have gotten involved in the war, I think things would look much, much more different. I think with the Venice and the Aragon and the Naples fleet together should have been able to kick or to beat the Ottoman fleet, and their armies together would probably have been able to beat the Ottomans' armies, so they should have been together. But now I guess we should just learn the lesson: never trust Aragon. I mean, they're not our allies, but they haven't helped at all in that war. Not at all. They haven't gotten involved. And that's the siege of Ankara. Brilliant. Now we have positive war score again, not by much, but there is a positive war score. Let's see if we can siege down another fort. Hopefully the Otto armies are all occupied on the western front, so we can do this safely. And some rebellions there for the Mamluks while they are trying to siege back their castle. I'm not sure what the Mamluks are up to. They are playing so bad right now. They are playing so bad, it's embarrassing. And of course they don't accept any peace deals. But if the Mamluks wouldn't be that stupid, that they would have basically conquered all Tunis land a long time ago, because they have the number advantage. They should have been able to done that with ease, but apparently not. But we have some sieges going here. We just need to hope that the army stays away, so we can get the war score up. I mean, we have an impressive 4% right now. That's really impressive versus the Ottomans. But it looks like Mamluks is getting closer to their siege, and they and now let's run. We don't want to fight the Ottomans here. Let's run, guys. Get away. Get away, way. Ottomans is still fighting in the Albania war. They clearly don't have the war score they would like there, but not sure what's happening. Damn it, we are going to lose a huge chunk of our army right now. We got caught. They clearly had a general with more moment bonuses, and even though we started run early, they have catched up. And yeah, we will soon be out without an army. Fancy. Oh, it was a stack wipe. I mean, luckily for us, we only had a small army, if you want to see something positive from it. But that's about it. Now is the question, will they stay and try to siege Ankara, or are they going for the Mamluk siege in the north? Hopefully they will. Now they are going for the Mamluks ASAP. Mamluks have won the siege at their line at least. So we are getting something. And they are going to beat the Mamluks the big time. Maybe actually this is not going as great as I was hoping for. Not at all. Let's see, where are they heading? Are they going to stay for the siege? Looks like they're going to stay for... Ooh, look at that! Dakadir! What happened? They completely destroyed AQ. They went from like being 3 provinces big to getting like more than twice that size. Also getting some rebellions in the siege down provinces in the north there with... and that's really bad. Maybe we need to piece it out now, because... I think we haven't. I believe Venice has pieced out in the Western Front war too. What can we do? We don't want the Mamluks to be mad. We might need to siege down another province and give it to them. They don't want it. But I think if we take the province to the left here, Mentesha, if you siege that one and assign it to them, I think we can piece them out without have them actually wanting any land. So this clearly didn't go as well as we were hoping. Not at all. But we need to finish this one before the rebels get the castle too, because if they do, we probably won't be getting any land at all. So let's see. Now I think we could get a peace deal. It's going to be a very lousy one. Oh, that was a misclick. Clearly not going to do that. We can get this. 2 provinces. The Mamluks are not happy. I hoped for us to get like at least 4 or 5 provinces, but I think this is the wise decision to not risk anything here, because this could end the series if this doesn't go well, and this may not go well. So that's the peace deal with Ottomans. That's the end of this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. Press the like button if you enjoyed this little war with the Ottomans, and I'll see you in the next episode.